Hey everybody, it's the Rock and Roll Chef. I'm here at Sal's Beverage World in Villa Park, Illinois, just a little bit west of Chicago. Having a really fun event today, a big craft beer sampling. I'm doing some cooking, but also a special guest here is Robert Lehner. Tell me the name of your company again, Robert.
It's, Vino Concilio.
And your radio show?
I have a radio show called Wine Time Radio. It airs on 5:60 a.m. WIND here in Chicago on Saturday nights at 10 o'clock. It's a show dedicated to wine. I'm a certified sommelier, and this is the kind of stuff I live for, Chef.
Yeah? Hanging out with me or good food?
Good food and wine.
What I made was a Totally Chipotle. I have a brand that they sold here at Sal's, award-winning Bloody Mary mix called Totally Chipotle, but I also make a dry rub. So we just coated the Skirtsteak with the Chipotle dry rub. Anyway, a little mozzarella and some grilled vegetables on top of it on some French bread. And these are just portobello mushrooms. We just coated them with some olive oil, garlic, and salt.
So you let me taste a little bit of your rub. I tasted a little bit of the meat earlier. I wanted to find a wine with a lot of structure because you have a lot of flavors going on here. So if you taste this wine just before we have food with it, I want you to taste it.
Do we have to clink?
Sure. Nice meeting you. When you taste this wine, you're going to notice a lot of astringency or structure in your mouth. Go ahead and taste that.
That's a lot of astringency and structure and stuff.
There is. If you'll cut a piece of this off now, I want to show you what happens.
This used to be hot and melty.
All right, now
still
looks delicious.
Yeah, it's oopsie, capsized. That's what you call a.
You gotta show them. You gotta show them this.
Oh yeah.
You gotta show them that.
Okay.
That. It looks delicious.
And these, how about a little portobello to go with?
All right, so I'm gonna take a bite of this. All right. You mind, or do you want to cut that in half? Cut that in half.
I want to stab your head. Just kidding. We just met today.
You've been watching too much Games of Thrones, right?
You know, I'm kind of addicted to that show. I'm not gonna lie.
Me too.
The only food I've seen on that show was some dead sons that she served to the father. Remember that episode? All right.
Go ahead.
How is it? Oh, thank you. I've been cooking all day.
Beautiful. So now that we've tasted the food, I want you to go ahead and taste the wine again and notice that some of that astringency is gone because of
Can I share something very intimate with you?
Sure.
I'm really afraid right now about my teeth getting attacked by some wine. It's good. Now, why did you pick this one? Just because of the flavors?
So I needed a wine that would hold up. I knew that there would be a lot of bold flavors. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of structure in the meat. You know, using Skirtsteak, it's not going to be the tenderest of steaks. You got this crunchy bread. You got a lot of stuff going on. You need a wine that can hold up to that. Okay. So you want a wine with lots of structure. What I'm looking for in a wine and food pairing is continuity, some harmony.
Robert, are you saying to me that pairing food and wine is kind of like music with harmony and continuity and sunshine and puppies and sparkles?
And balance.
Okay.
All that kind of stuff.
All right.
What happens to a band if you're too bass heavy, you can't hear any of the high-end guitar? You're out of balance.
Not my band, because I will kill them.
Yeah, that's right. So
there'll be no bass player if they start doing that.
Right. So you're looking for the same thing. You're looking for wines that can match the intensity, the structure of the food.
Let's talk a little bit about this wine.
So what I picked for this was an Arrowood Cabernet Sauvignon from Sonoma. I like Sonoma wines. They tend to be a little less commercial driven. They're a little more kind of true to the varietal. You're not going to get all of this overly oaked or heavy fruited wines. You're going to get a nice balance, good structure from the oak, and it really works well with the sandwich and the portobello.
Speaking of which, were you going to take a little bit of this?
Sure, I wanted you to try this with the portobello myself. Now, I'm a big mushroom guy. I go morel mushroom.
Me too, man.
Spring.
Is that something climbing on the ceiling? Oh, just kidding.
No, I go for morels. I'm not in. I gotta eat, you know.
So happy we've cracked up our one audience member at the taping. Can you point your camera at her? It's right there. Yes, we had to turn him away at the door. All right, so I'm gonna get a little bit of this. Good, huh?
Yeah. Now pay attention. As soon as you incorporate the wine, you're gonna get a burst of different flavor from the portobello. Go ahead, just try it.
I'm all tingly just thinking about this. Here we go. Bam!
It brings out the char. You notice it brought out the char a little bit of the,
great.
portobello.
I love it. I don't think I've ever done a food and wine pairing in my life till right now. I swear to God.
Oh, it's magic. Things that can happen, and it's also fun to do food pairings that just absolutely don't work at all. The wine and the food fight each other. It's like, you know.
It's the opposite of harmony.
It's chaos.
Let's wrap this up, my big fine friend.
Okay.
Or my fine big friend, or whatever you want me to say.
Listen, little man, we can finish it up any way you want. So what we got here is we have the Arrowood Cabernet Sauvignon. It's at salsbeverageworld, right?
It better be.
And you're going to do some nice grilling over Labor Day weekend, for example. This wine has good structure.
All right.
Good balance. It's not overly done. It's gonna pair well with foods just like this.
Fantastic. Make sure you subscribe, sign up, share. salsbeverageworld.com and the name of your .com?
Vinocasilio.com.
Let's make up our signature sign off right now. Go. What is
Cheers. Hey, your partner in wine. How's that?
I'll get back to you.
All right.